Hi guys, welcome to Hope This Works. I'm Billy Joe.
I'm Kevin.
This is Nora. We're interrupting her nap time. But it's time to do the Sunday update on a Saturday.
What was our question of the week?
Last week, you
Yeah.
asked them if anybody had ever done like planting inside, because we're wanting to put some planting in the kitchen area, I think.
Right.
And the results resounding. Everybody either is already growing something inside, has, or wants to really bad. It's like the vibe I got. It's everybody is absolutely fiending for growing. They want it bad. So.
But what we all have to realize is we are in zone 3B or 4A, depending on what side of the street we're standing on.
And the weather that day.
So we still have months until we really can plan on any type of outdoor planting. Yep. What I want to do is just be able to do test to plant seedlings and see how long it takes me to get, 6, 8, 10 inch tall tomatoes, peppers, things like that. Yeah. If we can get some greens, some of your early planting things. We busted out our Baker Creek seed catalog.
I got a pile going of I want tos.
Yeah.
But I found I don't have a whole lot of herb type seeds, and I want a pretty good herb garden, so I have to get some more seeds.
So the main part of our indoor growing is going to be some herbs and some greens and things like that, and
like
maybe
lettuce is doing good.
Yeah, and doing some test plantings for germination of tomatoes and peppers, so I can get a good timeline. Because I'd like to sell some in the spring. So this would be like phase 1. Phase 2 would be the real planting. So things like that. And then,
by gosh, if we can do container gardening, there's some spots out here
we
can plant in, but not a lot of space. So it'd be,
right.
Well, last year we had some containers that we brought with us.
Right.
Unfortunately, the hail ate it all.
Right.
So
we're putting together a decent plan on the area that we would like to do that, and for protection also. So
maybe there's something we can come up with.
Yeah.
Even if on the side of the house it gets enough sun. There's a pretty good area there. Granted, Nora goes over there a lot, but I don't think anybody else does.
Right.
Right. And when we were off grid for a while, we did that tent shell, not a tent, just anything to protect it, because the hail will eat it.
Right.
So
we've got some ideas popping around.
Yeah, we have a little bit of a potting soil to get started with, but it needs to come inside and get thawed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll work on that.
I'm gonna work on that this week, and we really haven't even had winter yet. We've had a couple shots of winter, a couple little storms blow through, but the 10-day forecast is still low 30s, high 40s.
We're gonna do that all winter. I'm okay with that.
I'm totally okay with that.
Comes a little bit and then it melts away.
But this is Wyoming,
and
so
it's only January. We have half of January still, all of February, and March is where we get our big, thick, heavy, wet snow traditionally.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. But not too many below zeros yet. Knock on wood somewhere. There you go. Right. Yeah. So.
Busy week.
What'd
we do?
Well, my question of the week last week wasn't a question per se, sort of. It was a little kind of, maybe. It was more of like a plea for support, which I got a lot of, and thank you guys. Last week I, stated that that was the day that I was quitting smoking, and I did get a lot of support, a lot of positive support, no judgment, which is awesome, right?
Right.
Everybody has their stuff they're dealing with.
That's my Pepsi.
I am still battling it, so keep, praying for me there. We'll get better at it all the time.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely. So, okay, so yeah, what did you do this week? You did some videos, and
I tried to take over the world again. Again.
Why would you do that?
It's kind of an ongoing thing. That's my Pepsi. I spent quite a few days last week and the weekend getting ready for my shop tour video, shot my shop tour video, edited it, uploaded it. It worked out pretty good. it motivated me and actually cleaned up a lot of area down in my shop.
It looks so different.
big transformation since we moved. Yeah, it's less of a dungeon.
Looks like a workspace.
It is a really good workspace.
The difference, I mean, I was down there walking around in it, and you can pace now, where you couldn't before, so.
Energized a lot of different ideas for things I want to do, need to do. I've actually vacuumed the shop twice so far, so that's going to get me in a good habit of cleaning.
Take it easy there, don't vacuum all the dirt out.
No. You know, the sawdust layer pretty much lives on the floor, but any plywooded areas or shelf areas, bench area gets vacuumed, but that's going to be a good habit to get into, to clean off my benches after a project. Then it's easier to shoot projects, film projects, do projects.
You're saying you're going to clean up after yourself?
Yes, I'm going to clean up after myself.
Just in the basement, though.
Just in the basement.
That's what I thought.
Yep, that's my Pepsi.
Why is she after your Pepsi?
I don't know.
I need some caffeine. You guys woke me up.
Anyway.
You shipped some stuff. We did some shipping the other day.
I shipped Butcher Block to Texas. Yep. She received it today. Yay. It is a birthday gift for her son.
Yay.
And
happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Yeah. She's really happy about it. I'm sure he will be happy about it too. I shipped my sister's Christmas gift and her cutting board, which I didn't take pictures of.
No proof of its existence.
No proof of its existence.
Maybe she'll take pictures too.
Hopefully she'll take pictures.
Right. Maybe she'll put them on Facebook.
She probably will.
Right on.
And we shipped Big Wave Dave's vinyl to him.
There's vinyl on the way, Dave.
Yeah.
Taking care of my vinyl, man. No guarantees what kind of shape it is in. I haven't listened to any of them in about 1 billion years.
Right.
But they were well listened to, so enjoy.
And I made another video on making sawdust, didn't I? Oh, I did sticker wall. That was before.
Yeah. You've been making videos. You've been working on videos anyway.
Oh, I uploaded
pocket hole video.
Yeah, I uploaded my pocket hole video.
Making sawdust.
I'm making sawdust.
Yeah.
I uploaded this morning my box that you saw last week.
The goodie box.
The goodie box.
The Let's Be Hoarders Together box from your buddy Sam.
Yes.
Sambo Lambo there. Yeah.
Had a couple of little good scores in there. She's a character. I am going to upload this video tonight, which is Saturday for us. And I'm going to upload the dry erase board, the whiteboard that is directly behind you guys in our office space.
Nice.
Made it out of, just some
whiteboard
and some simple spalted maple. It looks really nice.
It does. Say thanks, Rico.
Thanks, Rico.
He bought the whiteboard months and months ago.
And my friend Sam.
Yes, I was just going to ask, how did you come about making this whiteboard all of a sudden, right? Because it's been in the basement for 6 months.
I've been encouraged.
Thanks, Sam.
I was talking to him the other day, and he says, hey, guess what I bought? I was at Lowe's the other day. And I'm guessing.
A lot of things at Lowe's.
He's like, nope. And I said, yes, tell me. He says, oh, I bought a whiteboard and I'm making a video.
Hurry up.
He says, hurry up, make yours too. I'm like, okay.
Sam beat him though.
So the whiteboard that's been sitting in the basement for almost 6 months is now hanging on our wall, and it looks nice.
It does look good there. What's it for?
For our office-y area.
For our office-y area. For creation, creativity, organization, things like that, right?
Little gestures of our love and affection to each other.
Wow.
Things like that.
You're going to write yourself love notes.
On your side.
Oh, on my side, you're going to write, you love Kevin on my side. Okay. Bye, Nora. There you go. You had enough already? I'm done. Okay.
I would love to get to some more kitchen widget videos.
Kitchen widget?
Yeah, I was thinking about
continue my
your baking center.
Baking center, yes. Yep. A couple more things there I'd like to have done.
Knife block area.
Awesome.
Cutting board holders that are creative.
Some Susans, maybe.
Some mini Susans.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Spice racky area.
Spice rack area, yeah. That's about what it's coming down to so far in there. That's everything we've thought of so far.
And then
that might do it. Actually.
A few weeks ago, we had a comment, when you finish the kitchen, are you going to move into the bathroom?
Bedroom first.
Bedroom and bathroom.
Bedroom, yeah. Because, well,
we
okay,
can't
we're
tell
going to
them
have,
that.
what?
What you were going to say?
What, really, I can't?
No.
No?
We bought something.
Oh, it's going to be a surprise.
Yeah, it's going to be a surprise.
Oh, it's an upgrade, and I'm excited, so be excited.
We bought something that's going to afford us some different types of storage.
Yes.
That's going to eliminate some other storage that we do have in there.
And then you can start to change things in the bedroom, right?
And then I'm going to build something in there.
A couple somethings, if you ask me.
In the bedroom and then in the bathroom. So
you're going to build in the bathroom.
I've got an idea.
You have an idea for the bathroom?
It's a widget.
It's a widget. Okay, right on. All right.
So don't go anywhere, guys. We're getting to it.
We'll do stuff, yeah. What else did you do this week? You went to, I know what you did. You did something yesterday. It was important in your process.
Yeah, they went to the hospital and they stuck me in a big tube and
stuck them in a big tube. That's a great visual.
A really loud big tube. And it's not really big. It's like pretty claustrophobic-y, if that's a word.
Almost.
It's a word. I made it a word.
I don't think you have that power.
MRI. I had 2 MRIs, one on my neck and one on my lower back. So.
Tell them why.
Because I have a lot of pain in my lower back, and I have a lot of headaches in my neck.
Yeah.
And about 10 years ago, I had a fusion in my neck. C3, 4, and 5 were fused together. Put a little metal plate in there. And some of my symptoms leading up to that were headaches and numbness in my arms, pain, things like that. And about 5 years ago, I was in a car accident, and these symptoms have been coming back, numbness and pain.
It gets worse all the time.
And a lot of headaches, and the headaches are actually pretty bad.
Yeah.
Lots of neck stiffness. So the initial look at the MRIs, I got a call from the doctor, was I had a lot more stenosis in my neck, which is like the pressure on the spinal cord from your vertebra. Stuff's growing around it and shutting it down. And my lower back has stenosis also, but there's no ruptured discs or herniated discs, things like that. So
there you go. That's process. Part of the process.
Part of the process.
Yes.
So I got a doctor's appointment March 6th or something like that. We'll go over those results and make more of a plan of treatment and things like that.
Right on. Where are we on this list? Let's see. What did I do this week?
You went to work.
Pretty much that's what I'm doing. I'm boring. I do insurance.
And you made fried chicken with skin on it.
Oh, skin matters. Skin matters, man. Okay, so last week I told you guys that we tried to do fried chicken in the air fryer. And I tried to buy chicken for it, but they didn't have any skin on chicken. But then went again, and they had skin on chicken. So we tried fried chicken in the air fryer again, and boy, it really does. It won't stick otherwise. So it was good. I enjoyed it thoroughly. It was yummy. Not as greasy as regular fried chicken.
Right.
So better for us, right?
Still tastes
like
fried
fried chicken. Had a really nice crispy skin on it. Basically, it was good. Yeah.
Yep, that was real good.
It was yummy. So more air fryer stuff.
We air fried pork chops.
That's right.
And those
pork
turned
chops,
out great.
Those came out good. Yep. And once I get a little bit more confident with it, I'll do videos. I promise. I need a. I asked Kevin to make me a little tripod. So the one that he has is this big long
yellow thing
that is homemade, and it works out really well for him. What was it originally? It was a tripod for.
Like construction sites to hold 2 big halogen lamps.
Okay, and then he's got this homemade clampy thing for his phone that sits in there with all his stuff. And it's big, and it just takes up a lot of room. Not as much room as the one that Sam had in their video.
Right.
I was like, wheels around though. That one's
Right.
cool. Okay. So, but what I need is for my own videos a tiny little like a tripod, something where I can. My best view is from up here saying, okay. Plus, in cooking and stuff in the kitchen, and I would sit down here and have conversations too at the desk at the computer. If I had something that I could place,
Yep.
you know, and show what I'm doing or talk to, and I can do cooking videos. So, but a little bit more work with the air fryer, and I'll do some videos on it because it's pretty cool.
So I'm gonna make less of a tripod and more like a weighted articulating arm.
Oh yeah. So
small footprint,
right?
Yeah, small footprint, but you can point it anywhere.
I like it.
So
Sam, will you make one so he'll make one, please?
No, Sam, please.
Come on, Sam.
He might not be watching.
Push, Sam. Nudge, nudge. Oh, yeah. Okay, so what did we do today? We went to the grocery store.
Yep.
Was not too bad. We did pretty good. Shopped the meat sales and got some groceries and
ice cream.
Ice cream on sale. On sale. Yeah. And
got some
avocados. He doesn't eat them. I love avocados. I would have avocado trees if I could. I would. No, man, really.
Yeah, if we go to Burger King, she doesn't want tomatoes on her hamburger, but she wants ketchup.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I think ketchup is unconstitutional, but I love tomatoes.
Tomatoes just don't. Maybe it's a texture thing.
And that leads me to my question of the week.
We're not there yet.
I can't drop the question of the week
yet? No,
yet?
we gotta wait till the end. It's a rule.
Dave might be getting bored.
Dave, behave yourself back there, Dave. So, that was today. What am I doing tonight? I am going over the river and through the woods, leaving Kevin and Nora here home alone to go and dog sit for my mother, who they went to a hockey game in Colorado. So, I'm going to go spend the night with my furry sibling. Yes, I have a sister who's a dog.
Which is technically Nora's
grandma, Nova. Yeah, and she's been alone since about 4 o'clock this morning, so I need to head that direction when I'm done here. And, let her out, keep her company.
I'm going to edit
She's
this video.
She's not spoiled at all. She gets a whole sleepover.
Yeah.
Oh, and Grandma has TV, so I'll probably flick for a while and see that there's nothing on. Yeah.
137 channels of nothing.
There's gonna be nothing on, right?
Actually, I was cruising. I forgot to tell you.
Oh,
I was cruising Amazon Prime. We have a Prime benefit because the $13 a month is just wonderful for Amazon Prime. It pays for itself whenever we buy coffee.
Right.
And it pays for it the rest of the year, pretty much.
And, if you get free shipping on the thing we ordered.
Yes, we will get free shipping on the
That totally pays for it. The surprise thing. It's gonna be awesome.
Right. I know.
I can't wait for
But anyway, we had one of our Prime benefits is
there's
tons of TV shows and movies and all stuff. So I may edit this video and watch some old Carol Burnett or something. I don't know.
Awesome. If there's anything you see on there that you'd like to watch together, you let me know.
Absolutely.
Because maybe there is. I mean, not all of the movies on there are free, but some of them are.
Right.
Yeah. And we haven't watched a movie since The Matrix.
All right, it's been a couple of weeks.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
So.
I've got on my list
what's coming up?
Some picture frames for our watercolors.
Yes. Oh, they're awesome.
And I got to batch out a handful of recipe boxes because a lot of you folks were like, "Hey, when are you going to go do some recipe boxes? I'd be interested in
Make some up this week. I'm starting them this week,
I'm going to start them this week. Probably get them finished up.
When we get frames finished, we're going to actually finally decorate.
Yep. We'll make a video of decorating or hanging our stuff
put anything up, So, but we just signed our second 6-month lease on Friday, so we're here for at least another 6 months, right? Yay! Makes me feel better. I feel way more comfortable.
And it's not like we had to be approved for that 6 months.
No, we just going to sign paperwork.
We went in there and they're like, "You want to stay another 6 months?" I was like, "Yeah, we want to stay another."
Please, thanks.
They're like, "Great."
Right? Good deal. We're pretty quiet. We're probably pretty good tenants comparatively.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, So you're gonna make frames. You're gonna do the recipe board boxes. You've got some
a butcher block, a big one, Colorado Valley Cooks butcher block, and then I have 2 of my smaller 12 by 18 blocks. I no longer finished the Texas butcher block, and I get a PayPal notification. Somebody ordered one of those 12 by 18s.
Yay!
And I was like, yay! Oh man, I'm busy.
Oh man, but you know what though? He's learning how to say, I can't start it until. He's learning how to say, because one of the things is that he does a lot of stuff, and he's doing this so that he can, have a gig that he's doing.
Right.
The woodworking is part of it, but he can only do so much. The pain,
Yeah.
There's only so much work he can do in a row, so you have to know how long you're going to be able to actually take every day to build something, and that's part of the process. Is knowing how long it's actually going to take you. Not when you're building one of those Colorado Valley cookboards. First off, if you sat down at 8 o'clock in the morning, you couldn't just work on it for 8 hours straight, because there are steps, there are processes.
Sure.
It doesn't work like that.
Right.
You have to leave it for a while. You do some stuff and then you leave it for a while. And then come back like the next day and work on it some more. So it's a several step processes thing.
Right.
And, some of it is like sanding, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's hard on you.
Oh yeah, thicknessing those boards are, boy, it's hard. I have a Shopsmith drum sander and that works out fantastic, but I can only be there for about a half hour. And to thickness one of those blocks, it's probably 2 hours worth of work to get it where I need to have it. And I got to do that in basically 4 separate stages. So if I'm down there thicknessing for a half hour, I've got to be upstairs with a heating pad for 2 hours before I can go again. And then just balancing other stuff too. So
when did the kennel leave? The giant dog kennel?
Friday before
so
last.
So it was in the last video.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I want to make sure we didn't miss something there.
No.
Okay, so let's see what else we got to do. Recipe boxes, cutting boards. You were talking about there's more stuff you want to do in your shop. You have a bajillion video ideas now, and stuff you want to do down there.
I got a bajillion video ideas.
Bajillion. It's a number.
Still a lot of tips and tricks, sharing my knowledge, sharing how I do things. Not that I am any sort of expert, but I possess certain knowledge that maybe some other people don't. So I want to be able to share that.
And you're doing it.
Yeah.
You're sharing it.
Absolutely. I've got a unique place for my table saw to get it out of the main footprint of my shop. And I need to make an assembly bench, and I'd like to move my Shopsmith in a place where I can hook up the rest of my tools with dust collection. So that's going to take a little bit of finagling. I also want to, I've got this huge project, but I can't tell them.
You like to tease, tell them a little.
I'm going to make a tool wall, but it's going to be different than any tool wall I've seen on the YouTubes. It's going to be very unique, very creative.
Well, you have kind of a unique space.
Yes, it is a very unique space.
So, yeah, and you're good with spatial.
Yeah. So, lots of stuff.
Right on, I think that's all I got except for the questions.
What is your favorite vegetable to grow or to eat, and or both?
She says. What's your favorite veggie there, Narcakes?
Broccoli.
Broccoli?
No, it isn't.
Cheese. Yeah.
My favorite vegetable, I would probably, man, there's a couple of them actually.
Depends on.
I'm really fond of broccoli and cauliflower, man. Brussels sprouts too. I just love that stuff.
Sprouts are good.
Good stuff.
Do you have
man.
a favorite though?
If to go with a meal or whatever, man, I love peas. I think peas are awesome.
Peas rule.
Yep.
Okay. Peas are the ones for you. Do I have a favorite vegetable?
I dig peas.
I don't have a favorite vegetable. I don't like raw tomatoes. Having said that, that doesn't mean that I wouldn't try another one. There are so many kinds of tomatoes. I had never known how many different varieties there are.
Those yellow pears are awesome.
I have a tomato once that I thought was fabulous, but I had had a couple margaritas. So I was at a Mexican restaurant. And I was like, this is a great tomato. Maybe it was a different kind of tomato. It was huge. Took up like half the plate. But don't like raw tomatoes. I don't like lima beans.
Not my fave.
No, I don't. No. I really don't like them. I'll pick them out and make like little footballs.
Asparagus.
I love asparagus. Yes, that's one of my favorites for sure.
We used to actually in Michigan pick it out of the ditches, harvest it out of the ditches on the side of the road.
They don't do that in the ditches here.
Because there's no asparagus or trees.
There's no trees. Not no trees. Just not near as many trees.
Same. Yeah, out of the ditches. It was the best asparagus. Just grow wild.
Ditch asparagus.
Yep. Not in every ditch.
Okay, I was going to say.
But I mean, yeah, you could find asparagus. There were certain places in the Upper Peninsula, certain places in the Lower Peninsula.
Kind of wet places.
I remember as a kid, we'd go ditch asparagus.
Asparagus.
It's a thing.
Okay. Okay.
Michigan Daffodil probably picked ditch asparagus. I bet you.
Okay.
Maybe Linda Bird Rudder.
Okay.
She probably picked ditch asparagus.
They might have. I believe you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
What's your question?
My question. When Kevin makes me my little doohickey thingy for videos, it'll be easier for me to make them without getting his tripod and having him help me, and I'm just going to sort stuff out. So, my question is, do you guys like the current format of the cooking videos, where I do cooking and conversation, or should it be just a cooking video with a separate conversation video? Like, would you prefer to have a cooking video just be, this is the recipe, this is, this is the ingredients, this is how you do it, boom, done, and then separate videos where I just meander, or talk about something, or give a perspective, or share what I've learned, or ask you, what you think about things. Kind of a new thing. If I do it, it'd be on this channel.
Sure.
But I'd like to do that because that's what I'm here for, the conversation. So,
and
let me know.
They love you too.
Let me know what you think. I could get into all kinds of stuff. There's personal development. There's, thought perspective. It's just, I tend to think about whatever's on my head.
Right.
Or I talk about whatever's on my head. So it could be in the cooking videos, or they could just be cooking videos and I could do conversation separately, depending.
It's your choice, guys.
Tell me what you think.
Good for feedback.
Yeah, I'd like some feedback.
All right, we appreciate each and every one of you. You guys spend your Sunday with us, and sometimes your Tuesdays and your Wednesdays, and sometimes Thursdays after 12 o'clock. We love it. Thank you so much for coming back. Thanks so much for clicking the little thingy next to the little thing on the wind and the thing.
Nobody knows what you're talking about. Clicking the what? On a whoosie?
The thing.
The thing?
Yeah, the little thumbs up.
Oh. Click and like.
Yeah, click and like.
Oh, why didn't you say that?
Well, I got around to it.
You got there. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Anyways, thank you for joining us here at Hope This Works channel, all about inspiration, education, motivation, creating curiosity, still not building snowmen, keeping your quarters out of the car wash great because that's gross, washing your laundry every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Sunday, if that's what you do. As always.
Hope this works.
It comes out.